welcome to my New Orleans vlog. So excited to have you here. So excited to be going there.
3, 2, 1.
New Orleans has been the one place in the US that I have really wanted to go to that I haven't yet, and I'm going for Jazz Fest. One of my friends has family down there, so we're gonna stay with them. Fun plot twist though, they have dogs. I'm allergic to dogs. I'm just gonna take a lot of drugs and hope it works and I don't have any issues. I also bought an air purifier, so hopefully that helps as well. I didn't realize it was this big. I did check the description and it was like 10 by 6. I didn't realize 10 by 6 was gonna be like this. It fit like I expected, meaning that it fit in my suitcase, but I have to put my toiletry bag in my backpack, which is like fine. Just got to my friend's relative's place. I got here a couple hours ago and I took a nap. I also fell straight asleep on the airplane. That's the update. I don't know. I am trying my first New Orleans beignet. Yeah. This is.
So shall you read here, and what you read is gonna make.
I'm whispering because there are other people here. I'm really full. My tummy is so round right now, and it's only the first day.
There was something and everything about you. When you come back, you can blame it all on me. Standing in and out of the frame. Countdown from 3, let's get started. It's just like I remember. You put me in the center again. Double resting out in the center right in the road. You
Now look at my girl all dressed in red, like Gandhi. Now I wanna know. Oh, Lord, I love you so. That's something you got. Please come home every day. That's something you got. Makes me bring you home, my baby. Something you got, yeah. You ought to know. My, oh. My, oh. My, oh. Lord, I love you so.
and it makes me feel good. Sitting around the fire, singing louder and louder.
latte, which I don't know if that's actually gonna be good. I got dirty chai. That's actually pretty good.
Oh, love is all I need. I gotta love. See my lady, who's living alone. God drive me crazy. Whoa, you don't know the shit I'm in.
Am I asking for too much love? Am I asking for too much love? Am I asking for too much love? Am I asking for too much love?
Let me know what you think about this style of vlog, because especially for this trip, there are not a lot of talking clips, but I was like, honestly, place like New Orleans, just listening to the music, seeing the things, eating the food, that's like the main part of it, experiencing the culture. I've been told I talk too much, so I feel like this is a way that we can make the vlogs a little more vibey. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you hate it, if you like it, if you want more of my yapping. I didn't buy as much as I usually do because I was limited on luggage space. Shout out to this for saving me money, I guess. Let me just give you guys a summary. The reason why I decided to go to New Orleans was my friend invited me. Her extended family lives down there, so we have a free place to stay. Jazz Fest is a lot of fun. I've always wanted to go to New Orleans, so I was like, sure, I'm in. Send me the deets. Her uncle and aunt lived maybe a 5-minute walk away, which was really convenient and actually so nice. Loved it. Not only did they live really close to the grounds, their whole house was a vibe. Like, they went all out for Jazz Fest, so much so that they were mentioned in the newspaper. And I'm like, that is actually so sick. Like, it's so sick Neo. You know what I mean? Like, there were people sitting on the porch every night. They had jello shots, they had a keg, they had jambalaya, and it was basically just like a true southern experience for me, and I really appreciated it. I appreciated them letting me stay there for free. They really made such a good effort to make sure that I was able to experience New Orleans within Jazz Fest, outside of Jazz Fest, and get to really see the whole city. My biggest heartbreak of this trip was I thought I was going to learn how to ride a Vespa, which has been on my bucket list for quite some time, and I was so excited because they have Vespas. First obstacle was it was kind of heavy, so it took me a lot of like effort to unmount and mount it back, but I got over that, learned how to do it. Going to the gym really did not help me in that regard, so maybe I need to hit the gym more, perhaps. Moreover, something I couldn't overcome was my height. I evidently am too short to ride a Vespa. I hate my life because I was so excited, but like just my tippy toes were on the ground, and I was like, that's just not safe. That was actually really unfortunate for me. They let us use their car, which is nice because they really didn't have to, because it's not their fault that I'm too short. It's my mom's and my dad's, which I did text them. I said, wow, thank you for birthing me a 2-foot tall human being that can't ride a Vespa. I'm over it. No, I'm not. I bought this shirt for my niece. I bought these chips. This is a spicy Cajun crawtators, and this is like the voodoo flavor of the Zapp's chips. I've never tried Zapp's chips. My friend who is from Louisiana said that they are really good and it's hard to find elsewhere. So I got them. I haven't tried them. Though this is open, I have not tried it yet because I just needed to fit in my suitcase. So I was like, get this air out. I got some cups. If y'all didn't know, because I didn't know, New Orleans is an open container allowed city. So you can walk around with alcohol. This is Lafitte's, which is, I think, the oldest bar in the country. And then I got 2 Pals cups. Pals is an iconic dive bar in New Orleans. The cocktails, delicious. The vibes, immaculate. I just loved it. I loved my whole time there, if you couldn't tell. I got a poem. On Frenchmen Street, they had poems on demand where basically you can go to someone with a typewriter and they will write you a poem. You choose a topic, whatever. My drunk ass was like, write me a poem about limerence and unrequited love. Tell me why I said limerence and this guy goes, a limerick? And I was like, no, limerence. And he was like, do you want to expand on that? And I was like, this guy does not know what limerence means. And I was like, yeah, like unrequited love. And I saw him pull out his phone and I'm pretty sure he just pulled up a dictionary and googled what limerence meant. So I'm just gonna, here, if you want to read it, you can pause it and read it on your own because I'm not gonna read this to you. I got a box of gumbo mix. Haven't tried it, but I like gumbo, so there's that. I got 2 packs of Louisiana branded crawfish mix. I also haven't tried these, but I brought them. That's all I gotta say. I bought some books. I bought this while I was there and I'm currently reading it. It is Louisiana Big Shot by Julie Smith. The premise of this book is basically, I think it's about this PI in Louisiana, New Orleans. Switch that order. Is about a PI in New Orleans. She's been assigned some things. This just honestly seemed like a light, fun read. So I hope that's what it is. I got this book, Does It Hurt? From this random street vendor. I paid $10 for a damp book. Tell me if I got ripped off or not, because this book, she said it was damp from the rain, but this does not feel dry. Like, this still feels damp. Don't love that. I really don't. She asked us what kinds of things we've been wondering about. I had no good answers. She was like, what goals do you have? And I was like, I have no good answers. Thank you so much for making me feel bad on this random Friday night that I have no goals and no thoughts. Then I was like, but I typically like toxic books with a bit of trauma, but with like a happy undertone. And she said, how about this book? And I said, interesting. And I was like, why is this book wet? It's a short story collection. Provoked by a mysterious ache in the bottom of her foot, Kalina Madruga begins to investigate the source of pain in her life. In a series of lyrical essays, she picks her way through dead-end waitressing job, a cheating husband, the potential of motherhood, encounters with lobsters, and a trip to the hospital with someone else's grandmother. All in her quest to face the truth of the question, does it hurt? I guess I'll read this eventually. A Reason to See You Again. I saw this book new and hardcover in Octavia's bookstore. Loved Octavia's bookstore. But then I was like, I cannot buy another full-price book because money and luggage space, limited. Truly limited. But I saw this used at a bookstore for like $7 and I was like, say less, girl math. Okay? I made money by buying this book, is, I think, what I learned. Beginning in the 1970s and spanning 40 years, A Reason to See You Again takes the reader on a kaleidoscope journey through motherhood, the American workforce, the tech industry, the self-help movement, inherited trauma, and ever-evolving ways we communicate with one another, and the many expected forms love can take. We'll see if we like this book. The next book that I bought is James, and I already read this. My friend lent me her copy of James, and I was reading it while in New Orleans, and that was an exquisite experience, I must say. I just think that enhanced everything that I was reading. Loved it. Loved James. Bought this because it's paperback and it's also the UK cover, and you know I love the UK cover more than I like American covers. Before the tariffs kick in, I was like, you know what? This might be my last chance to buy it without it being like $50. If you don't know the premise, this is a rewriting of Huckleberry Finn from the slave James perspective. It is such a good read. I loved it. 5 stars. And we know I don't rate things 5 stars that easily. Shout out to the book club member and my friend and Jack Edwards for encouraging me to read this. And then next thing I got was this shirt for myself. Oh, I also bought a Jazz Fest t-shirt, but it's in the wash. And then as per usual, I buy Beignet. This is my little magnet. It's a little coffee cup with beignets on it. All right, that's that on that, folks. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really had a great time in New Orleans. Like, I truly did. I loved it. All the food was great. The culture was great. The music, all of it, the vibes. It was just so good. I would love to go back. Jazz Fest was such a good experience too. And honestly, Jazz Fest is such a good way to get literally all the food in one place. Honestly, I said this to my friend. I was like, good thing my stomach has been expanded from training for a marathon because now I can eat more. And I did. Trust me, I did, girl. I ate. Hey, you know what I mean? Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it and you want to, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Want a sign to go to New Orleans? This is it. This is truly it. You should go. That's what much fun. I also came back 5 pounds heavier, but with a full heart. Alright, bye. See you in the next one.